All right, so day 3 or 2.5, whatever you want to call it. This is Jacob's car again. Remember this one that made 4 something and stock motor, stock everything. And then we added the Gtx3582. He has a Garrett GTX 3582. Yeah, and it has no intake because it's a 4-inch in, and we don't have the couplers for it to the 90 degree, but we're gonna get one. But right now, I'm just gonna tune him without it, without using the MAF. And yeah, we're gonna do E85, hoping for a little bit, maybe close to 500. I know this turbo is very capable of it, but it has ID 2000s. I'm sorry, not ID, FIC 2150s, and it has Walbro, the 500 series, and basically everything you need, bolt-ons, including the turbo, but stock head, stock block, stock everything. And yeah, we're gonna try to just keep it at around 5 so he can enjoy. I know the turbo is much capable of much more, but obviously we don't want to push it. And it did whatever. We noticed that this needed a timing service. The mivecs were kind of out of whack. I looked at the logs and it was just like not what it's supposed to be. The command and the actuals were way off. So we recommended a timing service, and he did just that. While we were doing it, he decided, we told him, hey, we have a built head in the shop. He did one more power, so we basically gave him a Blueprint Stage 3 head, which basically has stiffer springs, ported, oversized valves. We went with the Kelford B's for now. Later on he can upgrade if he wants to. Still the GTX 3582. And we're gonna see today what we can do. I didn't really push it last time because it didn't have head studs or anything like that, so I kept the booster like 25, 27, very minimal timing and whatnot. So today we're gonna basically push it. So this is the Blueprint Stage 3 head that we're gonna be putting in Jacob's completely stock bottom end. So this has, our Stage 3 head has race port, which is different than a street port, oversized valves on both sides. We do machine the seats so the valves do fit properly. We have a good machine job on the surface. As you can see, it's kind of smooth. And then we do the valve job and the angle job. Let me just flip this over real quick. We machine everything out clean. This has the dual springs. You can't really see it, but it's there. And this is our race port. And it's a pretty good system. It works. It's on our high horsepower cars. We do the valve lash adjustments according to the manufacturer spec of the cams that we're going to use. And he's actually going to use Kelford B's on his car. So after this, we're going to see. I'm just going to adjust the fuel, but I'm going to keep everything else the same as his 93 and E85 tune from before with this completely stock motor, and see what kind of difference it makes. So we just strapped him on the dyno. This particular map is the same as his 93 that we did without the head. And only difference is the head. All the parameters are the same. I just double checked on the street, make sure the fueling is good. It was running a lean, obviously. I just made it, you know, so it doesn't run lean. But timing, boost, everything is the same. Just fuel adjustments just for the cams. And let's see what the difference is with the head being installed. So I'm very happy with these results. The top line, the 403, is a stock, completely stock head, stock block with the same turbo, same boost, same air fuel ratio. The bottom is a stage 3 head, but I noticed the boost was a little lower, obviously due to more air being driven into the engine. So he was actually making this on 24 pounds of boost. So because the results were pretty good, I decided to lower his timing a little bit from the E85 tune that I done it on last time. So you'll see in the second run on the E85 fuel what it produces. So this is a comparison from his E85 run, which was 479 with the stock head. Same boost, same timing, same everything. Actually, the timing is a little bit less. I lowered it about 2 degrees. And the bottom, the 563, is with the stage 3 head with the kelford B cams. And that is like, what, 80 something horsepower difference with only fuel adjustment. And this head, the way it's done, is made for high horsepower. So the more boost you have, the more difference it's going to make from a stock head. So word to the wise, as the old G's will always tell you, head is what makes power. Everything is running through the head, which is true, and everything else is just power support. This car feels good. I'm happy with the torque. It's pretty, flat out. It's all the way to red line. I think this car can do 600 plus and still be okay. The torque will be low enough that it'll be safe for the motor. So that was absolutely no changes to the tune except for the fuel. And matter of fact, I think I'm running less timing too. Car drives smooth, except for the loping and idle, slight loping. It's actually driving better than his stock, because I think the stock had some timing and chain issues or whatever. It needed a service, but this is amazing. It's turned out really well. See, head is everything. Bottom end is just to support the power. This is our stage 3 head. like about the Kelford B cams is it's easier to get to idle. I mean, it's done intentionally, but I personally like the S2s and the S3 cams. But what the Kelfords do well is idle tuning is easier. You don't got to touch the throttle maps or any of the throttle air maps. Even the C's, which I've tuned quite a few of them, and I don't really have to do anything. Once the computer learns the idle, thank everybody. You guys have been so good in supporting. I never thought that if I started this channel that I would actually get so much support. So keep subscribing, keep showing some love, encourages me. Keep those questions coming, gives me something to do. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I'm gonna let Jacob drive the car now and probably monitor his reaction, see how it goes.